Hi everybody, my name is Liz and I'm the creator of Zunia Berry Designs, and welcome to this video. Today I wanted to just give you some inspiration on how to set up a monthly, a weekly, or a daily page. I create monthly plan and journals, and I create them thematically, and I create stickers for that theme. And so today we're going to go over January, February, quick look at March because we've already done that video, and a sneak peek at April because that one is coming up in a little bit. So my plan and journals they're fully hyperlinked. There's lots of room to be creative and put whatever you want in them, inserts, stickers, functional stickers, whatever you want. And you may not be using my stickers or my plan and journal. That's okay. I just want to bring you some inspiration on how to set up a weekly page, creatively, decoratively, and just inspire you. So I'm going to just kind of review January with you. This is my, sorry, there's fur on my screen. This is my January plan and journal. I create them monthly, just 1 month at a time. And so this theme was called Just Breathe. It's Hygge time. And it's a winter theme. It's got like burr and frost and cold and how to stay warm and cozy in there. But, just looking back on how I actually used January, one of the things that I really enjoyed using was these text boxes in the background there, and that really helped me to kind of see what's happening, and I really enjoyed that, and I've kept on doing that. It works for me. Maybe it'll work for you. In one of my videos I showed you how to erase. So January started on a Saturday. It's hard to see the screen from here. So there's a lot of space at the top. If I scroll over, there's a lot of space at the top to work with, to put something else in there decorative. My monthly is very large, fits the whole screen. So does my weekly, and so does my daily. So I have a lot of white space to work with, and I do want it to be functional. Yes, I want to keep track of things, but I also like to decorate as well. So just quickly going over, those lines are still there. I just used a white pen and drew over them. That's it. That's what you can do to get rid of those lines so that you can put a sticker there or some quote or something interesting. So, for January, for example, I had this transparent background. I put that in there. And these words, those are simply, I think Hygge was created somewhere else, but mostly everything text-wise I do right inside my planner, and I note-taking app, and I use NoteShelf for my note-taking app. So yeah, I have 3 calendars. This was just my overview calendar. The second one I use for my fitness. I didn't really do too good for my fitness, but there's always another day, and I will get myself going on that. And the third calendar I used for my gratitude. So I did miss a lot of days. In the last video, I think I talked about planner peace. It's really hard to achieve. One of the reasons I like having every page blank and white is so that I can come in and create, because that gives me joy and it helps me to stay motivated. But you're not going to be able to write in your planner every day. There are other things that are going on in your life, and so you just have to be okay with that. So yeah, I didn't write in my entire planner, but I did a lot, and I will keep getting better at it as time goes on. So in January, I actually worked with my weekly layout, and I had, I think, 10 hex codes, 10 colors for January. And so each week I changed the look of it via the colors. So for the very first week, I just used sort of the brown tones. I have some stickers that are transparent kind of in the background. Again, I have a lot of white space, so I just want to, fill it up a little bit. And so week 2 was more of the blue colors. Even my stickers were blue. The words were kind of in that blue-gray tone. And as you can see, there's not a lot happening, but I did get a chance to do some checking off, which was rewarding. And then I did week 3 was the gray tones and some of my stickers and other little stickers and doodads that I put in there. And it was just a lot of fun to do. I had so much fun being in my planner. Sort of a beigey creamy tone was my week 4 with my stickers. So I kind of like having my backgrounds, like transparent backgrounds, solid backgrounds to work with and layer things on top of. I've always done layering, and that's just the way I work. And so when you are creating as well, I would like to inspire you to layer things on top of each other, and you know, you get to create your weekly layout. And my last week, I think, is the brown tones, the darker brown tones, and that was my January. Nothing super exciting, but hopefully there are some things here that will inspire you to create your pages. I sometimes like to have a lot on here, and sometimes I like to have minimal on here. So the fact that they're all like blank pages allows me to do what I want to do whenever I want to do it, which I really enjoy. So because I worked with my weekly in January, I didn't really do anything with my daily pages. I just did whatever I wanted to do with my daily pages. Some of those days I created, I don't think you'll see anything. This is an example of how it is a canvas waiting to be filled with some kind of design. So my daily pages for January, I did not fill out most of January, but there was a lot of photos that we took in January over Christmas. And so I did some like scrapbooking, some memory keeping for January in my daily pages. And that's how I use my daily pages. I wonder if I can show you a daily page. Let's see, my daily page. No, that's the example I wanted to show you. Well, in any case, like I said, I didn't really do a lot of daily page activities, and that's okay. So here's an example of one of my memory pages that I did do, and it's nice to have to look back on, like a digital scrapbooking album. And I want to do more of that if time permits. I want to do more of putting my photos in there and writing something out and putting a little bit of stickers around it to decorate it up. I used a digital scrapbook, but I definitely don't have the time to go to that extent. I like to just put it in, and quickly, just do it quickly so that it doesn't become overwhelming. So that is some ideas for January. And February, where we are in right now, I'll go in a little bit deeper and show you. So this is my February plan and journal theme, and it is Valentine's, floral. And here are my my text boxes, and I really, really love using them. And so in February, what I did is I had a color palette of, I think, 6. And each set color was something like, all of the darker ones were dinner with friends or family. So I knew that instantly when I looked at the darker ones, I knew that that was a dinner night, and so forth and so on. So that was a lot of fun to do for me. And I think I'm going to stick with those text boxes because they really define the space, and at a glance, my eye can go to see what I did that month. And here is just a quote. Again, I just colored in that line like this, just to have a bigger space to put something in, because those 2 days, February started on the 1st, so I have a little bit of space to work with. And even down here, I mean, I could take out those lines and have a little checklist in here. I just never ended up doing that. So let's take a look at February, where we are right now. And I, in February, did not work in my weekly, so I'll just show you. Let me just unlock this. This is just a white box that I put over my weekly. So here is my weekly, and I put the white box over it so that if I wanted to, I'm just going to lock that, I would have 5 month at a glance pages if I needed them, or I could use them as memory keeping pages. I really haven't done either right now, but I'm hoping to in the future. So what I did do in February was I used my daily pages, and I really want to show you how those turned out. So if we go to one of my daily pages, using my colors and my stickers, and it isn't like, it's not super overwhelming. For me, I think it's in like little sections so that it keeps me organized. And I thought I would only use it for a week, but I am using this for the whole month, exactly as is. I just lassoed it, copy and pasted it for the whole month. And I really like it. It is working out really, really well for me. Here's my to-do list, my fitness, vitamins, how I feel, my water tracker, the weather, and having all of my sort of my things that I need to check off on one little side works really well for me. I do sell like and I'll show you in just a second, hourly inserts. They come 10 in a pack, but I personally don't need them right now. January, February are very quiet months for me, so I don't need to be tracking hourly what I need to do. So right now I'm just using a little bit of a decorative look to my daily page. I have today's focus on my heart. So this is like, sometimes you get whisperings of like, I need to call a friend. So that's where I would put that. The verse of the day, and I follow the YouVersion Bible app. And so they always have a verse of the day. So I kind of drag in the picture so that I can read that verse. My gratitudes, and these lines, they're just simply the highlighter tool in the February color palette. And my meal, my dinner, what I've read, and then just some notes. And I feel that that's enough, and it works for me. So I hope you are inspired by this page. A little bit of decorating, and to me it's very functional, but yet pretty to look at. Now, I wanted to look at my tracker with you. So in one of the videos I talked about planner peace, and I have to be super honest, I am not in here all the time. Like, there are things that are going on. For example, my puppy, she like did something to her hip and we had to go to the vet this week. So 2 of those days was nursing her back to health and going to the vet. I did not spend any time in my planner. So life happens. It's okay. I've missed like several days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days I've missed of tracking. And tracking is a habit that you have to form, and I am learning. So as the year goes on, I'm hoping I will get much, much better at tracking. So this is my month at a glance page. This is my trackers page. And yeah, I really need to ride the bike because I've set that goal and I have not even started it. So that isn't so great. So moving on, that's my monthly and weekly and daily, in February. And in February it changed a little bit from January because I added 2 journals in there. And one of them I use for my Etsy designs and like ideas and themes and things that come to my head, and I have a place to put them. And the other one is my faith journal, and there's 32 pages in each journal, which is super nice. As you can see, I'm really not filling in as much as I should be filling in, but the verse of the day, I'll just show you what that looks like. This is in my store too. It follows the YouVersion Bible app's verse of the day, so where they have their picture and the verse and the speaker and the reflection question, and sometimes they have a devotional, sometimes they don't, and a prayer, and then something, just a little space for you to write in. So I've been working on that one. We're at week 3, so I've missed quite a few. It's time to get back on it, but it's okay. So that I like, and I'm going to keep that for all of my journals because it could be my fitness journal. It could be, my daily spending. I don't know. Whatever you're doing and that you need, you can, that's what you use it for. That is January and February, and March has just been released, and I've done videos on that, but I'll just quickly flip through it. It is the same as February in terms of all the hyperlinks, but let's see. I do have some weekly layouts, and I think some daily layouts for you to see in this one. So this is my March. There's 3 calendars in each plan and journal, 1, 2, and 3. These are just the freebie stickers that I've released on YouTube, and they are there with the link and ready to go, and they complement the March sticker set. So if you like them, feel free to download them. They're not going to be up there forever. I'm going to have them expire. You know, I don't know what date right now, and I'll basically take down the video once they're ready to expire. So if you like them, go now and download them. So March daily look. So this is the kind of the March look that I went for. I think it's a little cluttered for me right now. So I will probably, when I come into March, I'll probably move some things around. And I do love I really wanted to keep track of my reading and things I want to do this week. And I just love the text box backgrounds and fitness and weather. And I didn't put in my water or my vitamins yet, but I will. And so I'll just kind of tweak that. But this gives you an idea of a weekly layout that I would probably do. And let's see. So I also did a monthly layout for March. I'm just gonna, let's see if I can find, if it was the 1st of March, was it, or the 2nd? It was the 1st. So this is a very similar daily layout that I did for February right now. And because I'm loving that layout, I love that it's in sort of like these sections that make sense to me. I'm just using the stickers that I created for March. They're just, you know, similar layout, just slightly different stickers. And I like the color. And again, this is just the highlighter tool with the hex codes that I provide. And this is what I'm going to, I think, do with March. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do the weekly layout or the daily. I'm kind of leaning towards the daily. So just another example of how to set up a daily page. Like you might have a planner that has a lot of white space, or you could always do that, you know, trick where you take a screenshot. Like you just take a screenshot of a white space and cover up your page in your planner, and then you can, you know, build on top of that. I don't know, but I'm, you know, here is what I decided to do for a daily page. And then I also did one that was just super plain and just functional. You could add little stickers on top of this one, but this is an example of the hourly insert. A personal to do, a work to do, top 3 shopping list, today's notes. It's very similar. It's very similar in what I need for all of the things that I like to check off, but it's just very, very simple and plain. And yeah, so that's just another idea of how to, like, I look at it in sections when I'm putting things together. Like here's one section, another section, and a third section. So maybe that's a good idea for you to look at. Like just figure out what kind of sections you need. What do you want to put in each section? What works for you on a daily basis? That is March to look at. Now, I do have a little release for you that is going to be coming up. I'm not finished. I just started, but I really, really want to show you it. And it is April. April's theme is bees. And the reason I chose that theme is because my husband always calls me a busy, buzzing bee. And he brought me a sign that said, happy bees make the sweetest honey. And that really inspired me for April to create that theme. And I just want to share with you some of the layouts that I've been doing for April. I don't think I did a monthly layout, but I did a weekly and a daily layout. And I just thought I would give you a sneak peek at that. That is coming out. I don't know when. Whenever I'm finished, it will come out. But it will give you some more inspiration, I think. So here is the theme, BU. Not double B-E, because I kind of didn't like the look of that, but BU with my little bee and some flowers. And here is, I actually did kind of start my monthly because I have a lot of birthdays in April. So I did put those in here, and I have text box backgrounds as well. So you can kind of see what the color scheme of the bee theme is. It's nice kind of soft yellows and black and golden, and it's really, really cute, I think. April Fool's Day, and this sign that says be kind. So those are some of the stickers that I'm working on, but I haven't really finished, and I don't know what I want to use my 3 calendars for. Once I get there, I will show you. So here's my second page, my second calendar, and my third calendar. This one is a transparent background that just to put on your page anywhere. Busy bees make the sweetest honey is that quote. And here's another one, be you. So I did make a daily page, a weekly page using the stickers that I've already created. And the color palette really, it speaks to me. I like kind of the softer colors, but I love the black, the yellow, and the kind of the golden and the florals and the hexagons. The hexagons are so much fun. I've been having fun with the hexagons, but just a sneak peek at some of the stickers, work it out. This sticker is going to have, it's a tracker, so it starts on Monday and Sunday, and one is for fitness and one will be for how feeling, so you can write in and, just instead of just a smiley face, you could write in some text about how you feel. And I'm also going to take out the tracker part of it and the words, and it could become a checklist if you want to, so that you can create what you want to create. Some text box backgrounds and another sticker, be grateful. These are just some of the stickers that I've put in here, and I'm working on more things because sometimes I just can't stop and I keep working on things. A shopping list that I created, that's really cute. And on the next page, you'll see one that says honey-do list. Trying to keep in with that bee theme. Today's meals, I have a couple of those that have some bee theme on it. And this is my sticky note for, I have 3 sticky notes for April. And they're cute. Just a little daisy on there. So yeah, this is a layout that I created using the April stickers, which are not complete yet and not ready to be released yet, but having a lot of fun playing around. So this is one weekly layout, and the next weekly layout is just a little bit simpler. There's some transparent backgrounds that you can clip on here, a cute little bee, another little sign. Home is where your honey is. Here's the honey-do list. I do have a huge honey-do list. Lots of things are breaking down and I need to get them fixed. But one of my favorite things is these hexagons that are in 3 colors. And I think on the next page, I'll show you that. And I can just this is my gratitude. So I can put these, they're like building blocks, right? And I can put them anywhere I want. And I'm using this one as my gratitudes, 3 of them. And it's just been a lot of fun to play around with them. That's one of the most fun things that I've been doing in the last couple of days. Here's another one that's called Be You. And so that is 2 of my examples of my weekly page. Hopefully they inspire you how to set up your weekly. Again, my page backgrounds are so white that I do love to put color on them. Now I think I'm gonna go to a daily page. Yes, here is a daily page. Same kind of idea as February and March, where I've got it in sections. So this is one section, that's a second section, and this is a third section. And what's nice about this section, it's got all of the things that I like to track, but it's on these hexagons that you can put in place. So if I kind of make it bigger, here are the 3 colors of the hexagons. And I think that it's fun to figure out how you're going to use them. You can make them bigger and smaller and what you are going to use them for. Like I've got the weather, the menu, the vitamins, the water, fitness, how I feel, a little quote, gratitudes. And that is just where I like to have everything that I check off in one little section. And that seems to work. And I'm kind of having fun with this. And then this is our little sticky note that I put my verse of the day on there, and these text boxes. So to-do list on one side and then move to tomorrow. Super easy to move it to tomorrow. So that's that was kind of fun to do as well. I have another example of a daily layout for you to inspire you. And this one is along the theme of keeping it a little bit simpler, where it is still in sections, but it isn't as, if I scroll back slowly, it isn't as decorative, but it still has some decor on it, and it's still and super functional. This is one of the hourly trackers. That's part of the set of 10. And here's just another insert. And then, you know, these are just the highlighter tool in the hex code. Today's gratitudes, and another one of the hexagons, a little honeycomb, a bee. Happy bees make the sweetest honey, and some notes. So this is a daily layout that would work for me with everything that I would need to do. I would need to know what my work to do is, my personal to do, my top 3 for the day, my shopping list, my notes, and whatever else I'm tracking. I don't need this daily page right now. It's not busy for me enough to have like my work to do and all of that. But if I did, I'd probably do a layout similar to this. So I hope this inspires you and gives you an idea. Again, here's one of the daily layouts with the hexagons. And here's one just a little bit simpler. Oh, I did take the hexagons, and you know, I think I'm gonna play around with those a lot because it's been fun. Again, they're like building blocks, and you can create anything that you want to. So I did another daily page I want to show you to inspire you. I took the hexagons and I put them up at the top. So here is one section for me, and the bottom is another section for me. And so this is just a transparent sticker that's going to be there. And I have 4 larger hexagons, and then I decreased the size and I have 2 smaller ones. So again, it's the same idea: the weather, gratitudes, menu, vitamins, fitness, how I feel. And so yeah, I don't know. I like all 3 of the ones that I created, and I hope that you are inspired to create in all different types of ways. Here is the little tracker that I created with nothing on it except for the check marks, which I will just erase so you could see it, so that you can put in whatever text you want to. Sunday start, Monday start, or this could just simply be a checkbox for your daily to-dos. And that is, I think, about it for inspiring you. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.